Hi Virgo, welcome to your May 2019 angel card reading. I am doing general readings for each sign. I'm using the Angel Tarot card deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm also going to pull a Archangel Oracle card, also by Doreen Virtue. Again, these are general readings. So take what resonates for you and discard the rest. But if you would like a personal reading from me, please head over to my website at angelawakening.net or follow your links below. So I have been telling the signs that May is going to be a big month, that we are moving into, I think, a real education on what the rest of 2019 is going to look like and feel like. And some of us have already worked through a lot of our challenges, and we're going to be ready to reap some positive rewards. And others of us are still going to be challenged with, oh yeah, did I actually ever deal with that thing, that person, that situation, that event? Or do I need to deal with it now? Because something's either coming up karmically that you're like, oh my gosh, I have to experience this again. Or you're going to get a trigger from something, and the trigger is going to let you know, yeah, I haven't fully dealt with that yet. So I feel like Virgo, as per usual, is going to be hard at work, not really letting up off the throttle there. Now it's just a matter of, have you assimilated everything that you need to learn in order to reap some of these positive rewards that potentially could be coming through. So let's see what the cards give us. So right out of the gate, we get life experience, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings, Archangel Samuel. So the deck has major arcana cards, which this Archangel card is one of them. But the majority of them are element cards, fire, air, earth, and water. So right out of the starting gate, whenever I see a Archangel card, I get just a reminder for you that you are fully protected during this time, and there could be some concern or worry that you're floating out there. You're not being supported. You're not being taken care of. And this is a real reminder that you absolutely are. Archangel Samuel, it can also help you with if there's something that you've lost or something that you feel is and this could be lost in the sense of a person, a significant other, or lost in terms of something valuable to you, something important to you, documents or jewelry or something like that. You can call on Archangel Samuel to help you find it. In other cases, this could be that, this could be something where there was a recent event or something that has happened to you or around you recently that kind of knocked you sideways and made you think of, how you see yourself in the world and how the world sees you. And I think it's giving you a chance to say, you know what, I'm kind of done waiting. I'm done waiting on somebody to come save me. I'm done waiting on somebody to approve. I'm done waiting to be perfect. I'm done. I'm just going to go for it. And that could be going for it could be any number of things that are important to you. Yeah, one plus six is seven, obviously, as this number, this card is the number 16 card. But number seven can relay back to relationships, significant others. And you may find out that you are seeing the truth about somebody. Maybe this was an event that gave you real insight into someone's motivations or your motivations towards somebody. And maybe you're ready to find a different relation, have a different relationship, um, have something that really nurtures you and that you're proud to be in, that you're excited to be in. It could be something that you're already in, um, or it could have other implications other than a current relationship. But I definitely think this is an opportunity for you to take a look at the situation that you're in or something recently that happened to you and find out, is it time now for you to separate yourself? Um, or is it time for you to embrace this situation or partner and grow together and spread your wings together? So that's going to be unique for each of you. Your next card is the Ten of Water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationships. So this is definitely leaning more towards personal relationships, intimate relationships, um, how you see the other person, how they see you through their filter, and where you have trust in situations and in people. I think it's going to be important for you to celebrate that and to acknowledge that. Um, if you're in a situation where you're having positive relationships with other people in whatever capacity that is, um, let them know how loved you feel. Let them experience some warmth from you. It's possible that you've been maybe a little distracted, or, I mean, although this is a relationship card, 10 is the number of career. And so it's possible that you have kind of been out there, you know, maybe even emotionally invested in your career and in your work. And other people have kind of been working away on your behalf behind the scenes, and you haven't necessarily been appreciating that family life that's been there the whole time. And this is going to be a good time for you to take note and take notice of them and appreciate their commitment to you, and acknowledge it and let them know, I see you, I see what you've been doing for me and with me, and I want to let you know that I am here for my family. I am here for this significant relationship. I am invested, and I do have an appreciation for what we have. The Page of Air, logical, honest, impulsive, and curious, challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. Um, every time I get, not every time, many times when I get an air card, I generally see it as potentially as potential worry coming through. And in some cases, it's unnecessary worry. And it's worry that kind of builds on itself. Um, you might receive word or notification on the delay of something and then go, well, I knew that wasn't going to work out. I completely knew. I saw that coming. There's no way there. there's the obstacle that I knew was going to be right in front of me, and there it is. But it's possible that someone who delivers this information is either really blunt or, as the card said, delivers without tact and just makes it sound a lot worse than what it really is. Or you can interpret it as worse than it really is and then blow the whole thing up into something that it doesn't need to be. Um, it could certainly be constructive criticism. It could be a new challenge coming through, definitely. But, you know, it can also be an opportunity just to take a fair, objective look at something and find out, okay, this is going to pose a challenge and potentially a delay, but a delay does not mean never. And a delay can actually really benefit us because it gives us the opportunity to go back, take another look at documents, contracts, relationships, and you may just find, oh, yeah, I do have this rewarding family and or partnership relationship, and I needed this kind of wake up call. This, as this card says, this significant life event. I needed this to remind me of what I have and how valuable what I have is to me. And I'm going to take another look at how to make myself better. I'm going to take another look at how to make my relationship better. And I'm going to take another look at what is needed in order to get to the next step. So you're going to be, I think, curious. I think if you can be curious more than anything, whenever this event takes place or potential event, or this challenging information comes to you, you can just be curious about it and be willing to dig into what it means and not put so much emphasis on the person who's delivering it, who may really get on your nerves, and who may be unkind even in their delivery. And just remember, it's not about them, and it's about you getting to the next step. Okay. Knight of Fire, a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless. So it's quite possible that there's definitely an event, information, something significant, something that maybe throws you off track a bit, and certainly needs your attention. But I'm not really getting the sense that it's dire. Let's just do a clarifying card for the Knight of Fire, because this is the third time in the reading that we've gotten something significant, challenging information, or a sudden event. And so let's just see what we, okay, so we get the Dreamer, another Archangel card, Archangel Metatron, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Yeah, I wasn't getting that this was, okay, let's all head down to the bunker and prepare for the inevitable at all. This is more of a, okay, now you've got a sudden opportunity because this life event occurred, or you get a sudden kind of flash, maybe even of genius, because some information was delivered to you, and you're like, okay, wasn't expecting that, wasn't expecting to be told that, don't necessarily like it, certainly don't like the person who told me, or don't like the way they told me, but I'm going to continue to work within the structure of what it is that I know to be true about me and what it is that I know to be true about the situation. There's also a sense here, too, that whatever it is that comes through, whatever it is that you do end up experiencing, try to look at it through slightly less serious eyes, maybe a little more of, the childlike, the child within yourself that says, all right, how can we make this a little less intense? Everything doesn't have to be do or die. How can you move forward, accomplish what you're trying to accomplish, take this information, but still, and still certainly take action and be motivated to take action, but retain a little bit of that childlike wonder, so that you're, so that you don't treat it so serious. And because it's going to be really difficult to get through challenging life events when you don't have just a little bit of, all right, this is life. It's just one more thing. I can get through it. I can do it. And I know that I'm surrounded by support, and I know that I have, a great family, or great friendships, or great significant others, or colleagues, or whoever's in your life that is supporting you. It could be a mentor, an advisor, somebody that a therapist, somebody that you rely on, that you can talk to. And our Archangel card is Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. That's awesome. Divine order. Everything's happening and I do not like saying this, because I do not necessarily like it when people say it to me, that everything's happening in the way it should, and everything's coming down the way it should, and everything is in line with the divine order of the universe, and yada yada. And I get it. That does not always ease my struggles or challenges, but in this case, I really believe it to be true, because we've gotten several cards now that have told us that's absolutely what you're dealing with. And I think that there is the opportunity to take these challenges and create harmony out of them, and build on your relationships in a much more positive way and the relationships that you have can become stronger and grow based on some bad news, or some challenging news, or something that you don't want to hear, or you don't want to necessarily deal with. And that harmony that gets created out of those challenging situations can really make your relationships even better than before. And if you get an opportunity to do that, I think we would all take it. So I hope that helped you, Virgo. If you would like a personal reading from me, please go to my website, angelawakening.net. And I look forward to seeing you next time.